Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla. Watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Rokker Urban Racer Boots available at RevZilla.com. This is the Rokker Urban Racer. This is the next iteration of Rokker boots. This comes directly out of Europe. These are handmade, and this is Italian leather. These guys are going to break the bank. This is a north of $400 boot, but when you get it in your hand, if you really appreciate premiumly styled as well as premium protection on your feet, you will absolutely appreciate these. Each boot is 2 pounds 3 ounces. 2 pounds 3 ounces is heavy for a boot. And if we look at it, it is greased leather that comes in a black, which I have in front of me. There's a light brown and a dark brown. These are super comfortable. They will patina. They are greased. They have a water resistance to them. They are really, truly a high-end, can hang with any fashion brand style boot that has moto protection baked into it. I will say this, my really only gripe for this boot, if you're really looking to invest and you can afford it, is that there could very easily be a baked-in ankle cockpit or ankle cup that's worked in here, and they don't add those in. I think they could have done it without throwing off the lines. That would be really my only gripe. Other than that, I love this boot. I love them in brown. They are waxed. They are premium. When you put them on, you know where your bank account just went. Now, let's talk briefly about sizing. They run Euro, and they actually run about a half size big. So if you use the size chart and you're on the cusp, go down a side. You're going to have more room than you absolutely think. Keep that in mind. And again, on the inside, you have a shock absorbing sole. Again, it's constructed. There's plenty of room. It's not overly narrow. It's not overly wide. It's really just the actual fit scheme when you use that size chart. Be ready to go down about a half a size as you're making your calculation. Now, I will say this. We'll ship for free over 39 bucks. We're always here to help. And subscribe to us at RevZilla. Click our logo and leave me your comments, your questions, your feedback on the new Rokker Urban Racer. So diving into some of the nuance here. One of the first things you're never gonna see but I need to describe to you is that this entire panel here, notice the dual stitching, notice the greasing, even the laces are greased. It feels great, it's almost waxed. They feel awesome to your hand and they smell phenomenal. This is dual layers of leather. So this layer here, when you put your hand on the inside, you can feel that it's dual layered and there's a slight padding on the inside of it. So it's actually extra comfortable because there's padding behind it. It beefs up the layer, it's gonna add comfort to it. On the inside of this boot, you're gonna see it right there. See the quilting as it goes all the way down? Again, it's heavy duty leather and they've padded it, they've quilted, they've added the foam on the inside the leather so that it's comfortable against your skin. On the outside, it is absolutely a Goodyear welt style sole construction, a premium construction, very, very heavy duty, and it is a Vibram sole. They're teaming up with Vibram. They said, we want the best. They put the Vibram non-slip, high grip, oil resistant sole in this guy that's also gonna be shock absorbing. And notice it's also a lug sole that's gonna be stacked. And you can see the heel is stacked here with multiple different layers that do different things. They're durable, they're shock absorbing, you have your rubber on the bottom. A cobbler is going to be able to resole this for you. Again, this is an heirloom style product that is going to be invested in once, and if you take good care of them, break them in, make them yours, you'll have the local cobbler be able to keep these up to speed for you over time and resole them if you need to. If we look at the toe, it's a tap construction, dual panel. There's no shifter panel here, it's just heavy duty leather. And actually the fun of these boots, and we told this on Rokker on their previous iterations of the boots, sometimes they pre-distress things. We said, guys, your swish, we love you, but stop pre-distressing anything. Give us the real thing and let everybody break these in on their own. It's like a shot jacket. You buy this stuff and it's gonna conform to how you ride, how you operate it. It becomes yours. That's the fun, but it happens over thousands of miles. If we look at the inside here, notice this is just a little bit of style reinforcement, additional leather, additional layer of leather reinforcing. The inside's really clean and the sole's nice and stiff. Like I said earlier, the only real gripe I have with this jump style boot is the fact that they could have very easily put some kind of hard protection on the inside of the heel or the inside of the ankle to give you a little bit more beefed up protection. But other than that, this is a beefy, heavy duty, spared no expense, super premium material boot in a cafe style directly and handmade in Europe. So again, that's what you're making that investment in. The next step in your journey though is stop listening to me. Click the detail button or click the info button, your desktop, your mobile device. Visit the product detail page at RevZilla.com. Read other rider reviews of the new Rokker Urban Racer. You should not just take my word for it. As always, we'll ship it for free over 39 bucks. If you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Stay up to date with my opinion on the latest and greatest in the moto universe. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.